Hey, what's up? This is Lady Spirit coming at you guys, just coming on here. Thought that I do a video response to Raena21. She is my cousin. And I just want to do a video response to fake friends. Basically, a long time ago, we used to be able to link the video. Not even link it, but just hit a button and it'll be connected to the video that we were talking about. But I guess, I don't know what happened. I guess you can't do that anymore. And maybe I'm missing something and I'm just slow and not really catching on fast enough. But anyway, it doesn't even matter. And they were great in that video, by the way, you and your friend Raena. I didn't quite catch his name, and I apologize. And when I do my next follow-up video to this one, I will catch your name, and I will give you a shout-out in the next video. But other than that, I'm responding to you guys' video. And then it's to fake friends and everything else that you guys were talking about. I would get out of hand in this video, but since a lot of my other videos talk about holy things and so on and so forth, I don't want to go too overboard to seem hypocritical, if that is even a word. You know, never mind. Anyway, fake friends, fake girlfriends, fake boyfriends, fake wives, fake husbands, fake cousins, fake brothers, fake sisters. Oh yeah, they have them. Don't think for a minute that they don't have them. Fake family, fake co-workers, fake neighbors. You name it, they are out there. And there are other things that you guys are speaking about too. I want to just go into detail about everything that I know about all of the above that you guys are talking about, and I'm just going to run in there. I'm going to just run through it like I'm running through a big old shower. I don't like any of that. Growing up, me and my girls were so close to the point to where now we are family. I've known them 20 plus years, and I don't even consider them friends anymore. I stopped considering them friends when we hit 6th grade, and that was after 2 years of knowing them. And anybody that we met thereafter had to earn their way into our little circle. So when I say this, I mean this, because when I went to their family house, I basically was family. Now, it took some time for me to get in there, because sometimes I went to their family functions, sometimes I didn't, because it was times where, not all the time I was able to go, because that's just how it was, friend always coming, no, she can't come, that's just how it was. But as time went on, they were like, okay, well, she can come. She's family. She ain't friends no more. So now that I'm at an adult age, they're like, you family. You ain't even a friend no more. You can come to our house whenever you want to. You can spend a night whenever you want to. If you need something, let us know. I speak to them every day. I have everyone's telephone number and so on and so forth. So I don't even worry about that. Now, let me tell you something. That is where I'm going to come in and say fake as well. Because one of the people that I used to hang out with in that group is no longer in my circle. Now, she's like a switch. So she goes on and she goes off. You never know. Now, the very, very last time that I seen her, I went to her mother's house, and I was with her sister. And I seen her, and I was under the impression that, that we were on good terms. I don't know why we would have been on bad terms. And when she walked in the kitchen, I was like, hey. And this child walks past me like she did not see me, like I wasn't there, like she didn't know who I was, and still didn't speak even when she turned around and looked me in my face. So I was like, wow, I wonder what I did. But let me tell you something. I don't know what it was. I don't know why. I don't know what I had did to her. But this happens all the time, because when we were little, she used to do this. We used to go out, and she used to be like, I'm ready to go home. And we used to be like, well, why are you ready to go home? Because I'm just ready to go home. So we would have to shut down our party to go home for her, you know. And so it got so bad to a point to where we used to be like, you know what, okay, you know what, go home. Get your, you know what, on the bus and go home. Because we ain't finna shut down our party because you want to have an attitude with everybody. Get your out of here and go home. And she'd leave. She'd leave and she'd go home. And guess where would she be? One moment. When we get home, she'd be curled up under her mother. So we go figure that that's what she wanted. She wanted to go home and be up under her mom. And so now that we're grown and more and more grown, prior to her having this attitude with me, when she had a passing within her little family circle, I was there. You know, I was there for her and everything like that. And then after that, that's when she just went all the way downhill with me. So now we're back to the adult part, and for some odd reason, she don't like me. I don't know what I did to this person. I don't know what I done to her. I don't know where it come from, but she don't like me. So I said, what the hell, to each his own. Who cares? She's always mad at people. She turns on and off. If she's seen me today or tomorrow in the store, she may or she may not say hi. That's what it is. But she always speaks to my sister. I mean, she's like best friends with my sister. You know, she tells my sister everything and so on and so forth. Now, with her other sisters, I'm good company with them. I speak, I say hi and all that and stuff. And we converse, we talk at the dinners and stuff. But her, I don't know what's up with her. And then one time when I was speaking with her daughter on Facebook, her daughter was like really rude to me, you know, and I'm just like picking up the pieces, like, you know, you're so pretty, you know what I'm saying? Your hair's beautiful, you know, it's still long and pretty. My hair was always long and pretty. This is not all of it. It's still, you know, when I read stuff, I just think of how people was talking. This is not all my hair. I got some tracks going on. I was like, oh, you know, it's still pretty, you know, whether you got tracks or not. This is not my original color. And, you know, I was like, okay, whatever, you know, come on, child. So finally, as days goes on, I asked her about her mama because she was wondering how I knew her and blah, blah. So I told her. And then she asked her mother about me, and her mother was like, yes, she knew me, or whatever the case might be. So, so she started getting ratchet after that. I guess her mother told her some lies or whatnot. So then she ended up getting into it with me, because this is how she got into it with me. She said that her boyfriend was walking down the street doing something. But whatever he was doing, he wasn't supposed to be doing it. And the police, driving or something like that, or driving and texting, whatever the case might have been, he wasn't supposed to have been doing it. And if you were doing it and the police caught you, they were pulling you over and you were out of there. So she got mad and upset because the police did what they had to do with him. So when I left her a message, I said, well, that's because the police, and I shouldn't have, because I always get into it with these young kids and these teenagers, and they always end up pulling me in, and I argue a lot. And she was like, ain't nobody asked for your opinion. Leave me alone. Stop text messaging me. And I was like, stop messaging me. And I was like, oh, you know, well, I'm sorry. You know, it's my bad. You know, I didn't mean to offend you. That's why my mama don't like you. And blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And she told me what happened. I was like, girl, your mama don't like nobody. Shit. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, girl, your mama don't like nobody. And I don't care what you feel about me, because you're just a child. You old enough to be my child. So therefore, you can't come at me any kind of way. You know, and she's like, well, I I don't care anyway, and my mama don't like you anyway. I said, well, your mama don't like nobody. Get it together. It took some time for your mama to end up liking you, and if she still like you. So she was like, you know what? Just leave me alone. And I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, for you to be such a beautiful child, you sure do have an ugly ass attitude. And I said it like that because she did. And she's a very beautiful child, but she has an ugly attitude, very ugly, nasty attitude. She has a baby right now, so you know what she wanted for a long time. So she's written out of my book. So I erased her, and then I told my sister about it. My sister was like, well, you sure do have better patience with people than I do, because I would have let that little girl have it, and I would have dared her tell her mama. And I was like, okay, whatever. So that's fake friends for you, when you got people that you've been known for years, and then they come around, just fake. Then you got your fake baby mamas and so on and so forth, who want to stick around you and say, oh, I'm this and I'm that. See, me personally speaking, I've been around my significant other for 20 plus years. Oh my God. Up, down, around the corner. Yeah. Horrible. Just been through hell, and still is going through hell. Just tired, just drug through the dirt, and I still have not filed any restraining orders. I'm talking. Okay, go in the room. I still have not filed any restraining orders. I still haven't called any polices. I still have not did anything that consists of the law that will come into your house and mess up your family and remove people from your house just because you can't work things out, or just because you think that the police is going to help you. I'm going to tell you what restraining orders are for and who they are for. They are for battered women. And when I say battered, I mean those type of women that come home and can't even get through the front door, and when they open up their front door, pow! You know what I'm saying? And they can't even close the door. They getting dragged, and the door getting kicked closed, and they just getting beat in front of all their kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then they getting raped, and then they getting thrown into the shower, and then they getting told to take a shower, and then after they do all that, they getting thrown into the room, and they getting locked in there and saying, you better not come out. And then hours later pass, then they get them told to come out of the room and go in there and cook dinner. Then when they cook the dinner, the man don't want the dinner. Then he kicking the table over. Then he beating her, and then he sitting the kids in the room, and then he's screaming and hollering all over the house. Then he causing a ruckus all around the house. That's when you put a restraining order on someone. That's when you call the police. That's when you involve the law. But when someone is just arguing and calling bluffs and ain't even really doing anything to you, and then you arguing with them and you're calling bluffs and you're just screaming and yelling, and then you guys tussling, it's a waste of a restraining order. It's a waste of calling the police. It's a waste of doing everything that you call yourself doing. Trust and believe me. And I get highly and hostile and upset at this matter, because there are women out there that put restraining orders, and there are men too. I don't know, I haven't heard about a man though. But there are women out there that put restraining orders on men because they can't get what they want. You see what I'm saying? They put restraining orders on men and then take the privileges away that they have to see their children. When you put a restraining order on a man can't come and see their kids, especially if their kids are under the age 5. Now, if they're 5 and over and they can walk and talk, and you can just say, okay, drop them off and I'll take them for a weekend, then that's fine. But if these kids are under 4 and barely know who everybody is, which they should, then hey, what are we to do? You know, and it makes me upset because the law is not out to help. They're not. They're not out to help. They're out to destroy, because the women out there that really needs the help, please, Deja, could you, I'm doing something, please. Gosh, these kids is just, you know, when they know you're recording a video, so they come in here and then they interrupt you. That's kids for you though. I was about to get out of hand with them. But anyway, the law don't really help you. They just come in and they come and destroy. It's just like it's like action for them. You know, and here it is, it's women that down there got to get killed before they can get the assistance that they need. But I'm sorry, excuse my French, there's bitches out here that put restraining orders out on men that don't even get abused. The men just coming in and calling bluff, and they can put restraining orders out on them, and then they can keep them away from their kids. I'm sorry, Marin County is very racist. They are very racist, because if you can get someone in the courthouse, and there's a black man and there's a white Caucasian, I'm going to say that, Caucasian woman, and I'm going way off topic. Raena is going to kill me, and my video is supposed to be up in 5 minutes. I'm going to get to the subject. And the black man has not done nothing to the woman but a mutual argument and a tussle, fight, whatever. But the black man gets the restraining order on him for a year, and she admits, oh no, you know, this is the first time we've gotten into this tussle, and blah blah this and blah blah that, and whoopty whoop this and whoopty whoop that. Okay, we're gonna hold a restraining order for a year, but you can still see your son. But you're gonna have to work something out on how you're gonna see your son. How am I gonna get to see my son if you told me I had to stay 100 yards away? Like I said, this is what you got to do, and this is how you got to do it. Well, why don't she just drop the son off at my mother's house? That's something you got to earn. Earn, honey, please. I didn't know you had to earn your way to see your child. Anyway, that's enough of that, because that bends me out of shape, and I don't like to be bent out of shape. Anyway, fake friends, I don't like them. Real friends, my auntie. My auntie is the best friend that we could possibly have. Been there, done that. She's argued with practically everyone in my family, and she done came back around, because why? She's a good friend, and she's our best friend. God, I'm gonna come back, because I done overdid it. This is part one. I done overdid it, and I done too much, and this is gonna be fake friends part one. Fake friends and fake females part one. All right, Raena, don't forget to let me see, to not let me see, because these kids are distracting me, so I'm going to talk off the wall. I'm going to go in and get your friend's name so that I can say his name in the next video that I do. These kids are being really, really bad, so I'm going to come back later. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, Raena. I'm going to get your friend's name, and I'm going to say his name on my next video. So you guys be blessed and continue to do good videos and tell it like it is. You guys don't hide nothing from no one. All right, bye.